Canto 14. Death of Murad. The Mamluk may have driven Mongol back, but Islam still quivers for gramercy. Hashashin forts crust neath a fresh attack, then Araby up to the Grecian sea. Such victories have crippled kings with fear, miscarried pregnancies as Murad's armies near. In Xanadu's lush pleasure dome he met the great Khan Kubla. Good captain, welcome to my home. What's mine must be your pleasure. When ye have done traverse the foam, launching from Korea an invincible fleet of invasion, and put to sleep those sheeplings of Nippon. See supra-strawbile typhoon blow, lucky kamikaze, Minamoto Tamato no shoots arrows across the sea, and slices open Murad's throat. He chokes in agony. Japan, 1274. Crusader sunset. The Mamluk Sultan shares the spoils of war. From Cairo, beehive of the Muslim sphere, his horsemen rode, and the Levantine shore was port by port broken upon the spear. Christ's foremost hymns, silenced by Mahomet, leaves scapholated limbs and driven deep regret. From Nazareth to Tripoli, through Haifa and Caesarea, acres of Christianity ever shrinking area, as Gyayor gains his victory, Antioch and Acre, the western world back to the west is sent, the course of holy wars a war horse spent. Throughout mankind once more hath sprung the love of lands for gain, when kings were young, when songs were sung to add to his domain, as would Edward Plantagenet in Prince Llewellyn's reign. Gwynedd, 1291. Medievals. Grown sick of crusades and their crimson gods, the English crown content to claim the Scots. First Wallace, then the Bruce defy the odds, a Scotiad defying Longshanks' plots. A turn of tide, funded by Parliament, the Saxon sailors glide down to the continent, where feed they King Edward III, chevauching Picardy, whose revolution's fate deferred to the hamlet of Cressy. His yeomen launch a brutal bird, murderous arrowy, forms over fields, and falling on the French, warfare hath modernised with murderous wrench. As Lombo and Ribaldoquin their poor foes decimate, the kings begin to sense the spin of roulette wheels of fate. Prowess is not importance, whence from distance death dost wait. Europe, 1346. Ottoman Empire. The Seljuk sultans have long warfare won, from Marmara to Anatolia, all fawn before the ultimate sultan, this Turkestani chief, now emperor. Europe aghast. Greece forms a Falcon host, Byzantium bypassed, Turk storms the Balkan coast. Through Thessalonica and Thrace thrive the Bay and Pasha Brown, anguish tarnished, the Serb disgrace mighty Macedon knocked down. All Bulgars put in sunless place while Islam wins renown, inflicting fear within each Latin court, an invisible serpent at the throat. The plain of blackbirds hosts the duel to end the Balkan war. The day runs cruel, the sultans rule through Europe's corner tour. Beyond, kings live in luxury, but wolves growl at the door. Albania, 1389. Rise of Moscow. From squabbling fractions of the Mongol zone, nobility clings to the golden horde, keeping the Russian prince firm on his throne beneath the cushioned presses of a sword. Cunning masters of realpolitik centralising taxes through royal rhetoric. As Slavic leaders unified to secure their native soil, one drifted to the other side, determined to stay loyal. Asian might aiding Ivan's right, this folly fears to foil, for in the ruins of Novgorod, he dedicates his victory to God. Respectful of this loyalty, the Duke of Vladimir made royalty through Muscovy his palaces appear, ordained to rule a wilderness stretching to Korea. Russia, 1392. Teutonica. As when a lover lusts with wanton arms, or when the pilgrim yearns for sainted bone, and thinkers first hear of the desert's charms, or when in Arthur's chest the Grail quest grown, bright knights advance, their destiny released into the vast expanse that is the Slavic East. The Sword Brothers did first remove Baltic tribesmen from Prussia, then caught in an annual groove fortified the Vistula. Better in metal they did prove o'er Lithuania, but by battles bounced back ability, pagans ally with Poland's proud army, whom on a day amidst the lakes administers defeat. The white wave breaks, what anguish aches, too proud to call retreat. Charges the doomed Grandmaster, Drang nach Osten, incomplete. Tannenberg, 1403. The fall of Constantinople. As panting deer outpace the panther's claws, then sleep where wolves oft meet in company, the Ottoman clamps down his drooling jaws upon outposted Christianity. 80,000 gore-grizzled warriors encamped upon the sand, kissing soft Bosphorus. As cannon swallow gunpowder, spitting out destructive balls, such a clamour ripples louder from the beach breaches neath the walls. Scenes of sorry death enshrouder, Byzantium she falls. As Janissaries slew the last Caesar, crescent flags command the Kirkoporta. Leaving the Sultan to his prize, the Genoese flee. The local wise men realise passage to Italy, leaving a city changing name, shaming its history. Istanbul, 1453. New Spain. Not knowing world empire was theirs to sire, fair Isabel promised to Fernando. With passion elevating cannon fire, Granada soon falls neath their combined blow. United land centred upon Castile, chief of the Bible brand with homicidal zeal. From Genoa Columbus came, from Cadiz his fleet set sail. The lure of spice, the lust for fame through that mission did prevail. Each sunset rising flashed a flame, or brooded on a gale, till verging on murderous mutiny, thin verdant sliver parted sky and sea. I claim this place for regal Spain, a flag thrust in the rocks. This pleasant rain must grow our grain, feed our teeming flocks. On board, a sickly sailor breathes out death streams of smallpox. America, 1492. India. With Ottoman monopolising trade between Occident and spicy Orient, a fresh attempt to reach the East was made. Vasco da Gama sailing on the scent. On him God smiles, the sea of storms was calm, past many ocean miles with hardly an alarm. Landing at Ruby, Kerala, Saraswati on her plinth, gold traded for Thamimia, pepper amethyst, jacinth, from gorgeous gardens of Goa extracted hyacinth. They're leaving soldiers soon to secure the vine. The fleet twice crossed the equinoctial line, and received a royal welcome lining the Lisbon shore. Some after some a vast income passed through de Gama's door, for now defenders of the faith are loving mammon more. Portugal, 1500.